recording all of your information and recording all of your trainings. I have just seen over and over again the monotony, the mundaneness, the I guess it's the same word, the just torture that I see people going through when it comes to training. And one of the things you have to be willing to do is to take the time and to record everything you do. Hey leaders, how you doing? Hope everybody is doing amazing this week. I obviously am on the road again, but I wanted to send out this quick message to you because this has come up a lot over the last couple of weeks. And I believe I have once before talked to you about recording all of your information and recording all of your trainings. I have just seen over and over again the monotony, the mundaneness, the I guess it's the same word, the just torture that I see people going through when it comes to training. And one of the things you have to be willing to do is to take the time and to record everything you do. Record phone calls and let people see those phone calls or hear those phone calls so they can understand how to react to them. If you don't have a recording service, get one for your company. They're pretty easy to get out there. But one of the softwares that I use, I want to share with you. Now, it depends if you're on a Mac or a PC. But what it does for you is awesome. It literally records everything that's on your screen, as well as if you have a camera. If you don't have a camera on your computer, get a camera. If you don't have a camera, you don't want to do a camera, then you can get just a microphone. So make sure there's a microphone on it. And you can record the other person training. So let me give an example. If you are training somebody on how to schedule on your computer, you can literally turn on the software and have whatever is going on the screen here recorded, as well as the conversation that the person is having about training them. And so as they're training them, you're seeing a real-time recording of where they're pointing, what they're talking about, because they're walking through the trainee at the time, the new employee at the time. You might as well have them or have it being recorded. Do this one time and a couple of amazing things will happen. Which, by the way, you can have that recording on and you can let it record for 30 minutes, an hour. It's totally up to you. Now, of course, you're going to get a bigger need bigger space or whatever, because it's going to be a file, right? A movie file. And it comes out as an MP4 file. And when you're done, you can actually spit it out and you can edit it down. You can edit it with putting little themes on each one. So maybe you're saying, hey, this is how you schedule for a new appointment. This is how you schedule for a recurring appointment. This is how you schedule for a bonding. Hopefully your person is going in some sort of order of how that should be. And you're going to, they're going to walk you, the new trainee, through that. You're going to put a marker on each one of those, and then when you're done, you spit out the video. It's still all on your computer, and it stays on the desktop, so that when that trainee in a week has a question about something, she's like, I know she told me how to do this one thing. Instead of pulling that person out of their job again, slowing down the process, they can go and they can watch the video as a reference. Now, once you have that video done, you use that video from now on for training. Unless there's something new, or even if there are, until you get like 5 or 6 or 10 things that are new in the training that they have to learn because maybe added something to the software, or you want to have a different protocol, you can keep it forever for that person. So whenever somebody comes on board as a new trainee or a new employee, you have them go watch the video. You don't take the time from one of your team members to make them sit there. I was watching this the other day, and 3 people being trained on the thing. It was like Chinese torture. Watch the video, or record the video, have them watch the video, and when they come back to you, they can show you how to do the thing, what they learned. You're going to cut your training time at a minimum and a half, and I'm thinking it's more like by 80 to 90%. Then you can have that transcribed if you want. So you want to take that to the next level, take that video and transcribe it into a little book or a binder so you can have them be able to walk through. Oh, how do you do this? Step 1, step 2, step 3. There are other people who can transcribe those for you and have that on there. So the 2 softwares that you're going to look at, if you're in an Apple, you're going to be looking at ScreenFlow ScreenFlow. It's by, I can look it up here for you real fast. It is by a company called, that's going to drive me nuts now. Anyways, the other one is Camtasia. I'll look up that for you. Oh, it doesn't show what ScreenFlow is by. Sorry. So it's ScreenFlow, and then the other one is Camtasia. Both of them are licenses, right? You have to buy the license, download that software onto your desktop. But they're so easy to use. There are walkthroughs from the companies. You can go to YouTube and have walkthroughs. It's like the learning curve is you give somebody 2 hours to go through and watch exactly how it works. I think that's extreme. I'm thinking more like a half an hour to an hour to know the basics of how to use it. And all you need are the basics. You're not making big movies or anything like that. But it's a great software to capture everything that's going on the screen. Highly recommend it. It'll save you tons of time. And again, record your phone calls. Record the phone calls and go through them and find 10 phone calls that are of varying different types or experiences, and download those recordings and put them on a file on the desktop, and it says phone call training. And so you have the trainee go and listen to the phone calls for the next hour. Listen to how they're talking. Listen to the things that they're saying. Listen to the way they're overcoming objections or dealing with maybe cranky people. Have a varying degrees of types of phone calls so they can get a good experience so that it's not a big surprise to them. It will save you so much time. So record your phone calls. I personally would like you to record anything in the TC room so they can see that exchange. Your TCs know this. If they've been to my TC sales training, they know I highly recommend them actually recording something. Just tell the patient they're doing. In the last TC sales training, one of the girls said, I just go and I click the recorder on my computer. They have an Apple computer. They click the record button so I can just see me, and you don't even see the patient. And that's fine. That's a very, very simple one way of doing it. I still think you need to get their permission, depending on the state that you're in, to let them know that you're recording it. But it's a great way to see and hear. It's the game tape, right? We want the game tape. So if you're not recording things, please record things. I know I've said this before. I know you probably heard one before saying, he says this all the time. It's because it will change your life. Matter of fact, I even saw a company out there right now, and I kicked myself for not thinking about this earlier. I see a company out there for private practices. It's for your guys' situation that is doing this training and giving you a portal online so you can say, hey, here, put your trainings up here, and then you put them on. You can do this on your own, way cheaper. You don't have to buy a service to do that. But goodness gracious, go do that right now. It'll save you a ton of time. You will thank me later when you get it done, and you will never have to worry about these headaches again. You can do this for so many things. The possibilities are literally endless. I told you guys before, you saw another video where I was talking about putting the camera on your head, show them the protocol, show them exactly how you want it done, so that you can give this to your assistants and have them train with that, so you no longer have to worry about it. All right? So I hope you're doing great. I hope you guys have an amazing week, and wherever you are in the world, whenever you're watching this video, if it's close to the holidays like it is for me, happy holidays, and have an amazing year.